Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. Thank you so much for being here. I'm actually editing this vlog and realised I didn't actually kind of introduce you to what this video is about. So this video is going to take you through the process of me making my first ever embroidered apparel, or first ever apparel that is embroidered. So we have a beanie hat and a jumper. I started this back in September. Again, I will timestamp everything as I go through this video as well. It's very chatty, it's kind of telling you where my head's at, how kind of difficult this has been. Like, there's been quite a few highs and some very low lows. I didn't think this was actually going to happen at one point. So yeah, I take you through my sketches and kind of the voting process on Patreon, and I did have to kind of tweak my design a little bit as I went as well. Like, there was a few changes that needed to be made because, like I said, I've never done embroidery before, so it's been a real learning curve. But yeah, just come along with me as I chat to you about the process. And these are also launching very soon. The day this video comes out, they will be launching in about 3 days. So mark your calendars for the 26th of November at 6 PM GMT. The sun is coming through, so I'm going to go, but enjoy the video. Hello, welcome to this very exciting video. It is currently the 26th of September 2024, and I am at the very early stages of creating Dellies Designs' first ever jumper. The plan is embroidered jumper. So imagine, I really actually love this kind of green colour. I'm not sure what we're going to go with. I've got to get further into the designing process to kind of decide what I want to do. But the idea is to have a quote along the front and then some imagery that kind of complements it, kind of just going across the chest. I think that's going to be what I want, and that's kind of what I envision for a jumper. And I just thought it'd be really nice to document the process with you. I have done a secret project with my patrons before, which was designing washi tape, but I'd already done washi tape for that. I knew kind of what I was doing, I knew my manufacturer, all that kind of stuff. Jumpers, however, I've never ever made before. I have worked with DTF before and I could do heat transfers and things, but for me to make a jumper, I need it to be embroidered. Like, this is just no other option for me. Like, I love embroidered jumpers. I think they are wonderful quality. They hold up really well in the wash. Like, they're just what I want from a jumper. And that's nothing against DTF. I have some beautiful DTF items in my wardrobe, or have had DTF transfer items in my wardrobe in the past and things like that. But for a jumper, it needs to be embroidered. So that's what we're working on. Let me have a look at the voting actually. So I can't remember what date it was, but a couple of weeks ago I announced this project to my patrons and basically said, jumpers are coming, this is kind of where my head's at, and it feels like the right time to do it, which it definitely does. I really feel like this is the right time to do jumpers right now. Let me have a look at the voting. So I kind of let people know what I was doing and that I was going to update them when I had some quote options. So yesterday, so the 25th of September, I sent out my first voting poll. Let me turn you around and show you what the screen looks like. So this is what I sent out. I had 3 different quotes that were kind of at the top of my head in terms of what I wanted from this project. So life is what you bake it, better days are coming, and water your flowers. Those are the 3 quotes that I had in mind. And then I also put some little icons because I feel like these would complement those designs. I love the water your flowers and I think it would be beautiful, but I'm thinking maybe spring or summer for this design because I feel like that's the right season for it. I was secretly really hoping that life is what you bake it would make it, and if you look at the voting, so we've had 16 votes currently. Life is what you bake it is first. We then have better days are coming and water your flowers in 3rd place. So kind of what I was expecting, to be completely honest, but I'm very happy that we're going with the baking way. So that's all I kind of have for you right now. Obviously, if this video comes out, it means the project has been successful and we are ready to launch, so we will have a finished item, a finished design to share with you, maybe even an actual jumper by the end of this video. So stick around because I think it's going to be good. I'm really excited. So yeah, that's all I have to share with you now, and I'll update you when we make some more progress. So a little update for you. It is Wednesday the 9th of October and I have a bag of samples to share with you, which is really exciting because this is getting me one step closer to actually having these done. I'm actually hopefully going to be launching beanies alongside the jumper design. So I've got 3 colour samples. I've got this kind of off-white sample. That looks terrible. It doesn't, I mean, it's not a terrible beanie, I just put it on terribly. We also have this dusky pink, and again, they're all going to be folded up and embroidered like that instead, because this just looks a lot better. And also this sandy oatmeal colour, which I really, really like. I really love this colour. I think it's really like neutral, and will go with like everything, which I think is good. Like, this is cute. I really like this one. So I ordered those, and then I also have 2 jumpers. I know which one I'm going with. It's this one, this green one, but I also have a dusky pink as well. This is the jumper that I'm gonna go with. I think this green colour really kind of, I don't know, it's a dusky green. It's a very unique green colour actually, but I think it's really, really lovely. It's got really soft kind of fleecy material on the inside. This is an extra large. This is the size that I will be wearing myself. It's quite generous in the top, a little bit, well, I've got bigger hips, so it's got like an elasticated bottom, so it is a little bit more fitted at the bottom, but it has lots of space. But I think the sizing is really really standard. Like, they don't run really small, which is nice. Like, this is quite large for extra large really, compared to what you see in the shops sometimes. So I'm really, really happy with that, and I think that's the colour we're going to go for. I have a couple more updates for you as well, so I'm going to put a few over here, and we're going to chat about kind of where I am in the stages of this project, and kind of where I'm hoping to go from here. Yeah, let's chat about it. Okay, so as I mentioned, it is the 9th of October. I am this far into the design process. I've been spending a lot of time in the last kind of few days, kind of a week or so, really kind of progressing the design and choosing the colours and trying to get everything into a space where I think it works. Like, it's actually quite hard to get everything kind of onto a jumper design in a way that's very complementary, because obviously it's going to be a stitch design. It's not anything I've ever done before, so I might have to make a few tweaks. Like, it all depends on what the embroiderer that I'm working with says. I'm still waiting for a reply, but hopefully I will have one by the end of the week. I really, really hope so, in terms of how much it's going to cost and whether or not it's going to work. I might send a follow-up email with some designs for the beanie hat as well. Like, just try and make a template that shows things off a little bit better and in a way that maybe could be understood more. So that's where I'm kind of at. We've got the design, I've got the samples, I've chosen the colour, which is really exciting, and yeah, I'm just deciding on the beanie hats, but I think I'm going to go with that kind of like oatmeal kind of neutral colour. I think together these are going to look really, really nice. You've got the green with the oatmeal. The pink is beautiful. I really love the pink, but I kind of want to have pink in the design, and I think this is going to work a lot better for that. So these are, I think, the colours we're going to go for. Very autumn, very neutral, very almost winter season as well. Like, I feel like these are going to be perfect going into these seasons. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I will update you when I have more information. It's very hard keeping all of this a secret, but of course, hopefully when this video comes out, I will at least have a date for you of when these things are launching, and hopefully it hasn't all gone wrong. I'm really hoping so. So yeah, I'll update you as soon as I can. Okay, so it is the 10th of October, so just the next day, and I am about to cut out some size guesses. I'm not 100% sure what size I want to go with. I feel like 20 centimeters is a pretty kind of safe option. So that one's 20 centimeters, but I've also done, and looking at it, I think it's too big, but we will see. It might actually be what I want. I just want to send over for some accurate quotes from the embroidery company. I haven't had a reply yet, so I don't know what's happened there, because I got a reply really quickly the first time I emailed. So I think I'm going to send another email and just give like finalized designs, because this is now finalized. I'm pretty happy with how this is looking. Okay, this is actually about 24 centimeters, and this one is 19 centimeters. Okay, so I might need to adjust that a little bit. So this is an extra large size. Oh, okay, maybe that size is better then, for like across the chest. This is cute, right? This is too small actually. I thought this was going to be the right size, but maybe this kind of 24 centimeters is the size that I want to go for. Okay, I'm just gonna have a play around and see what I like the best. Okay, it is a lot later, but I have been testing sizes. So this is 20 centimeter. I did a 22 and a 24 because I realized, even though I was laying the jumper out, that I wasn't giving like an accurate kind of size. So this just felt way too big when I actually kind of held it up to here. The font or the writing looks way too big. It just doesn't look very sleek, like it looks a little bit more thrown together. So I decided not 24. And then 20 centimeter, I think, is the size that I want to go with. Like, not too big, but not like too small that you can't like read it or anything. I don't want it to be like a huge kind of massive feature on the jumper. I did do a 22, but I was going back and forth with it and it just kind of didn't feel right, because you have to remember that people are going to be smaller than me as well. So if you like took off some size of myself, like, this could look too big. So I've decided to go with 20 centimeter. I think this is going to work the best. I think across all the sizes it will look the best. Of course I will get a sample done for myself, and that will tell me as well if I've chosen the right size or if I need to go up or down. And then for the beanie hats, I didn't show you this, but I did put a poll on Patreon because I wanted their help with checking this. Let me show you what we're thinking for the beanie hat. So this is the beanie. I really like them. They're very, very cute. I have gone with the, where is it? 4.5 centimeters design. Can you see this? How well can you see this? Can I stick it on? Let's try and stick it on. Like this. This is what I'm thinking for the beanie. I did test out a longer one, but I just felt it was too much for a beanie, and when people have got it on, it's gonna like wrap around the whole head. So that didn't feel right either, but I think I've decided on this, or the smaller version of that, this one, because I think it looks good. Right, and I put a poll on Patreon, so I'll show you what it will actually look like a bit better on the beanie when like it's actually on there, because I did like a proper kind of mock-up image. So this is what I posted a couple of hours ago on Patreon. So we've got this with the 3 and then this with the 5. Like, I just think that this looks so much better and this just feels a little bit busy. I think it will complement the main design better as well, and I'm actually working on some mini pins as well that are these 3 designs, so I'm really excited. So that's where I'm at in terms of progress for the project. I have sent another email and I should hopefully hear back soon. I really hope so. If not, then I might start kind of looking around a little bit more, seeing if there are other shops around and things, but I'm really hopeful that this will work out. I just really want to support like a local business and make it work essentially. So I'm gonna really hope that they get back to me soon, and if not, then we will just go from there. I'll check in with you when we make more progress on this project. Okay, so a little update for you. It is the 17th of October. I have been having some difficulties, let's say, and I thought I'd come on and chat about them a little bit. First one being how hard it's been making contact with these embroidery shops. I have made contact with around 6, and I think only half of those have actually got back to me, and it's been over 2 weeks since I contacted a couple of them, and it's left me a little bit confused. Like, if you don't, for me, like if you don't think the design's gonna work, or honestly you don't want to work with me, please just tell me, you know, like it's fine. I'd rather you reply and let me down than don't reply to me, because I'm like on edge waiting. it's a little bit frustrating, but I completely understand people are busy. It's coming up to probably a very busy season for people doing custom gifts and things like that. Like, I completely get it, but I've just been feeling a little bit deflated by the whole situation this week. I made contact with a more local person, but unfortunately their prices are a little bit out of my price range. Unfortunately, I would have to be charging at least £50 a jumper, which I don't want to do. So that's really sad because they're local. They were really lovely. They were one of the people that got back to me, and I spoke to them on the phone for a bit. They were really lovely, but I just don't think that's going to work out, unfortunately. That reminds me, I do need to reply to an email. And then I also made contact, I think the day before yesterday, to another embroiderer that's a little bit further out, but they were really great with email communication, really helpful. I spoke to them on the phone for about 15 minutes, and I feel like this is the route we're going to go down. I've got a better understanding of the embroidery process and what's going to work, so I've had to make some design tweaks. I will let you know on screen now where we're at with the design. So as you can see, it's now just down to 6 colours. I have enlarged the size of the sprinkles, like it's looking a little bit different, but I actually quite like it. I've just kind of simplified it a bit. I didn't realise how different like embroidery would be to obviously illustration and things, so things are looking a little bit different, but I kind of know kind of where I'm going with it now. So the jumpers and the beanie hats are going to be slightly different from each other, but that's fine because not everybody's going to wear them together. But they're also not going to match the washi tape and the pins, and there's going to be a lot more detail and colours in the pins and the washi tape and any stickers and things that I do. So these are the pin designs that I have in manufacturing at the moment, and then this is the washi design. So yeah, those are in production. I should have those in I don't know, 3 weeks or something. So we are getting quite close time-wise in terms of launching a project. I didn't quite realise how long these things were going to take, and I really had hoped to get a sample by now. Like I said, it's the 17th of October, like we're really kind of running out of time, which is a little bit stressful. So yeah, I've just been overwhelmed this week, but I'm trying to not let it get to me. I just wanted to come on and document the process with you. I know this has obviously been a very chatty vlog, but I just wanted to document the process and let you know that something is coming, and hopefully I'll have a date for you soon. It's just hard. It's really hard to work everything out. Yeah, I'll chat to you when I have an update. Okay, so it's the 13th of November and I have an incredibly exciting update for you. I haven't been able to do much the last couple of weeks in terms of sharing stuff with you, because it's been a lot of repetitiveness and kind of going back and forth with emails and things like that. I was having trouble with communication from some embroiderers, but I am working with a wonderful local lady, someone I thought originally I wouldn't be able to work with, but every kind of path has just led to this lady, and she has been so kind, so helpful, and lives just 10 minutes from where I am. So it's a no-brainer really, and I'm so excited to be able to support someone local through doing this project as well. So I have some things to share with you. I am about to order a big old stock of jumpers and beanie hats, so let me show you. First up, we have the sample of the beanie hat. The embroidery is insane, like the quality is beautiful. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick up like embroidery quality, but it's so beautiful, and it has this gorgeous kind of sheen to it as well, and then it's like this on the inside. So stunning. Let me show you this on. Like, how cute is this? Like, I am absolutely in love. I think it's beautiful. I'm so excited to get these on the shop. I know I look a bit crazy, my hair is not built for the beanie hats today, but that's the beanie. It's beautiful. They've just I didn't even need to do a second run of samples. These are just stunning. And then possibly the most exciting part is the jumper. The jumper is done. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so excited. So I don't know what I last updated you about with the kind of colours that we were using and things. I had to go in and change my design a few times because the sprinkles were too small for like having black outlines. There was just a few bits and bobs that would have meant things didn't look as good. I also didn't realise how expensive it was to have so many colours on a jumper. So this has been reduced down to just 6 colours, but I don't think you can really tell there's only 6 on here. I think it's done, I've kind of moved the colours in good places, and I think with the green it really complements it. But again, the quality is beautiful. Like, I wish you could feel through the screen, like feel this. It's just so nice. Obviously this is my jumper, the one I'm going to be taking photos with. I've been putting up polls and getting an idea of sizing and things. I was hoping to be super inclusive with sizing, but there's only so many sizes these jumpers go up to, and again, it's limited in terms of like the colour that you choose and things. It gets very confusing and difficult. So for my first run, I'm trying to keep it as less stressful as possible because I've been incredibly stressed in this whole project. Look at this. I am I'm just so happy, and I love it so much. I'll pop some photos on the screen as well of them on, because they do look quite different on compared to like holding them up. Like holding it up like this makes it look quite small, but obviously once it's wrapped around my body, it's actually a really good size, as you can see. Like, it's really cute. So that's my update. Yeah, and I've just realised that that's kind of it on the update. So I'm gonna let you know all the information you need to get your hands on these. They are going to be quite limited because I don't know how popular they're going to be. So I'll share some information with you very soon about how you can get your hands on your own jumper and your own beanie. I'm very excited. So yeah, launch day for the beanie hats is, well, and the jumpers, not just the beanie hats and the jumpers, is Tuesday the 26th of November at 6 PM GMT. You can get your hands on these, and I'm so excited. I know this video maybe hasn't been as put together as I hoped, but I hope you enjoyed coming through kind of the ups and downs of getting jumpers made, and sometimes you have to put real time and energy into things to kind of get them done. Like, I know it's partly because it's a new thing, and new things always are scary and can take way more energy. Like if I was to launch a new sticker, easy breezy, a notepad, easy breezy, even a pin, easy breezy. But these were not easy breezy, but I have them. Penny, the lady who makes these or embroiders them for me, is wonderful, and I am very grateful that all of the drama led me to Penny. I really hope you enjoyed watching this week's video, or this bonus video. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna upload it in terms of my upload schedule, but I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will speak to you in the next video. Bye.